Well, I guess I am live as much as I can be. Make sure I hear myself. Let me get a notification pretty quick. In broadcast, I guess I am live. Howdy, pork chop. I'm assuming you can hear me. Won't worry about checking it. Somebody already in the house. Sorry about being late. I was actually editing a video, and when you speed it up like 800 times, assembling some furniture, you have to generate the render the files so it will play back and not just skip and jump and act all crazy. And then you know where to cut it at. So I was doing that, and I've loaded up some more videos, clips, and I've got that running on the other computer. So when I'm through with the live stream, I will be able to jump back over there and hopefully finish that piece of furniture. Actually turned out really nice. I think yeah, I did take a picture of it. Uh, Gabba dabba doo. I kind of like that. You know, it looks like it is solid, but it is not. All those are about a half inch thick. Missed everything you just said. Am I talking? I mean, can you hear me? I guess you can hear me. The mic seems to be working. I don't know. Anyway, I was loading some files up and uh, doing them. Smash that like button, y'all. Yeah, bang the crap out of it. Meant I was here and left for a second. I'm back. Okay. Anyway, that's what it looks like. What it looked like after I put some stuff on it. And I planned on selling it, but I actually kind of like it. And it's not in the way. Uh, my big light and camera set right there. And that would be because, I got to take my lens cap off the camera, and that would be a nice place to set, stuff, not pile it up in junk. But, when I'm videoing stuff, I can just set that right there, like an extra battery or whatever. Uh, I mean, it's not like I really need it, but it's only like $89 on Amazon, so $75 would be what I could probably get for it. 50 to 75, who knows? But I think I'm gonna keep it. I actually kind of like it, and it's not in the way. I've thought about. I wanted to get a couch, but the more I've thought about a couch, because I don't ever have any company, so me having a couch is kind of just like me buying a big, huge TV for the living room. It's gonna go to waste because I just rarely watch TV. It would be nice occasionally to lay down on the couch, but not a big deal. But I need the space because, like right now, I've got another recliner to put together, and it gives me somewhere to put that. So, yeah, I kind of like that too, pork chop. It turned out pretty good. I'm hoping this is with that Garvey home, and they're going by just Garvey now, Garbee. They have a what do you call it? Like a carrier thing that slides into the trailer hitch of the receiver hitch of your truck or car or whatever, and with a little basket behind it. They have one of those, and I want one, but I mentioned it to them, and they said when I get this done, if it does well, then they'll consider sending it. I mean, I could buy one. I designed one and everything, blueprint and the measurements and all that. And then I put all that in to AI and then looked at some prices of metal, and it would cost about $150 to $200 to build it. By the time you bought everything, it would be extremely heavy duty, but you can buy one off Amazon already built for $139, and I'm not going to be carrying anything heavy. I plan on putting a lawnmower on the back of it and carrying it over one block. That's all I'll be doing with it. So what I had designed, you could have probably put the front end of a car up on it. I don't know. Nevertheless, I'm hoping to get this done and ask them about getting that. I'd rather get it to do a review on than pay money out of my pocket for one, you know? So hopefully it'll work out. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well out there. Ray had texted me a while ago. He was got a live stream going. I had mentioned it when I went live, letting know. And hello, Miss Wendy. I guess they jumping over. I feel bad. I mean, Ray's got his own thing, and Wendy, they got their own thing going over there. And excuse me, you know, I don't feel. I mean, I feel kind of feel bad that I'm honored that he shuts his live down to come over here, but I don't know. I don't know. I have seriously considered about not doing the live streams anymore. Uh, but I like hanging out with y'all. So, oh, he's driving. It's dark out there. Y'all are out late tonight, 9:15. Y'all get proxy pics. Hello, Lisa. Hope you're doing well. You know, I want to push the other channels' live streams, but nobody comes to those lives. I mean, a couple of people, a few people here and there. Tim, uh, Ray and Wendy occasionally, and Pork Chop most of the time. But this channel seems to have a lot more people that come to it. It's probably more, especially now. It's since I've rebranded the channel. It's more definitely open topic because it's ask Grandpa. So it could be anything. We could be fishing, or we could be doing proxy picks, or Spark, or taking a vacation. Or vacation sounds better than all of it. No problem. It was winding down. We started early. If you had to pick a day, I would do your Thursday show. I think everybody remembers that you do Thursdays. Tote rentals. Yeah. Yeah, we can talk tote rentals. Actually, I should have that still open. Yeah, it's still open over here. Oh, this is that movie that I was gonna go. Well, it didn't come out. I don't know if y'all know Coconut Pete. He comes on every once in a while. He was what do they call it? You're not when you're just in the background of a movie or a show and stuff like that. Anyway, he was part of this. Apparently, he lives. I didn't know extra. That's it. Don't know exactly where he lives, but they apparently he lives up around Tulsa somewhere. So, because he was talking about it was they was filming there. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't have a clue what he does or nothing. He's a mysterious man. He does have some reviews here and there on his YouTube channel. But anyway, I did get some GoPro footage. Ray will be happy of out riding a scooter. Who's mysterious? I stopped. Oh, Coconut Pete. But anyway, I got some GoPro footage of riding a scooter. I have some video footage from my phone from the day before, and me wiping out. But with my phone, it looks like it's in water. It shakes so bad, it looks horrible. But man, you can see me. I hit that bench, and my hat falls off, my bald head shining, my head almost hits the ground. My whole left side is, and my forearm right here, it it went. I mean, you can put your hand like that. I don't think. I mean, I felt the bone. It's just real tender. And my bruised rib, I think, my leg, then this elbow. That's the only damage happened on my right side, so I must have spun around and landed. I don't really remember. All I remember is getting caught in a groove and I couldn't get out of it, and the park bench that's bolted down. I removed the 2x4 armrest of it. Hope nobody from the city is listening to this, and they're gonna make me pay for that 2x4. But when I hit it, it busted it off. Bolts were sticking up. I might have hit. That might have been hit that. I don't know. It hurt. But I survived. Got back out, went riding again last night or yesterday, and that's when I took the GoPro. The video's a lot better. Sorry about the hurt, man. Yeah, man, it hurts worse when you get older. I don't. Well, I don't know if it hurts worse because even when you're younger, it hurts. But I think it's going to take a little longer to heal up this time. But I can still get around it. Like I said, I don't think it's broken. If anything, I chipped the bone or got a little fracture in it or something. But what are you going to do about it? Walk it off. I mean, if it broke and your arm was snapped, I could see going to the hospital and probably getting a cast put on it. But just a little chip or a hairline fracture, it'll heal. Young bounces go away when we're only out. Yeah. I, I didn't really think about me spinning around, but then I got to thinking about it. I was going that way, and you would have thought I would have hit on the right side, but I guess I spun around and hit. But unfortunately, the video didn't capture the full onset of the crash. If you're going to crash, you might as well have it on video. But you can definitely see me land, my head bounce, and about that far off the ground. It didn't hit the ground. I caught it before it hit, but it was dirt. I was on concrete, and then it drops down about that far. Had I been more on, man, somebody's got some boom boom going. I don't hear that around here very much. Well, occasionally, but not usually. Anyway, didn't hit my head. So, where is this video? Hello, the Droop. Oh, I think I did delete it off my phone. I've got it on the other computer though. I may, of course, y'all will see my shiny balding head. So, but it is what it is. I might make a little clip, and I'll put it on this channel. I won't put it on the review channel. I don't think that'd be a very good review on a scooter. But that scooter of Emily's, I love that thing. It's fast. She's running off and leaving me, and she's on the medium power, and she don't want to go to the full power. And I rode it out here on the street, and it'd go up. I got it up to 28 miles an hour, and that's pretty fast on a scooter. Hers is the sit down time, sit down kind. Yeah, I really want one. I I wanted a good stand-up scooter, but and to be honest with you, I'm partially from being out of shape, but after riding, my legs hurt, my feet hurt from standing, and then you're putting the majority of your weight on one foot, and then you can switch feet, but that kind of throws your balance off, and you're not as steady. But I don't know. I think I just soon have one to sit down on. But I used to want one of those that go about 45, 50 miles an hour. But man, if I'd have been cooking some speed yesterday or the day before yesterday, that would have really been bad. That was bad enough. Probably about, I hit that bench at about 18, 19 miles an hour, which don't sound like much, but when you just hit something solid and it stops you, I mean, it ejects you. that's uh that's fast enough. Ever got a scooter running? It will do over 50. It's gas, not electric. Oh, okay. Mine is called a Blaze Z Pave Runner. Huh. Blade Z Pave Pave Runner. Oh, that. These are all electric though. 6,000 watt, 58 miles an hour. Ooh, doggies, that would be fun. That one's got a seat on it. Hey, I could do that. The estimated influencer video counts. Off in to see the estimated total count. Okay. I'll go ahead and enable it. Part of Oink. I didn't, yeah. Cool. And it's got a seat on it. Which, see what these have, if you see back there, that's where you can put your other foot. If you're standing up on it. Mine don't really have that, but either way, you're still going to put all your weight down, up towards the center and in front of that seat post. Let's see if I can find a link. I've had this thing for like 16. Wow. That right there would be fun. And it'd be one of those that I probably would never put it on the high speed. But the advantage of those, if you was going up a hill, you could put it in the high speed, and then you'd be able to pull the hill. I bet this is dual electric motors. And dual suspension, fast hydraulic brakes, got the hydraulic brakes. I bet it's dual motor though. Yep. Those are a lot better. Mine's just got the rear wheel motor, and when you get a little bit of gravel, it'll spin if you're going up a little bit of incline, and it just stops. This wouldn't stop. This would just go right on up it. But for what I paid for mine, it's been really good. But for the price of it, it's been good. It was only like I think it's $279 on Amazon, two something, and it's lasted me. And I'm a bigger guy, so if you had a kid on it or something, it would probably last even longer. But it's still going strong. Oh wow. K&N air filters. Wow. So they got like a, is it got like a chainsaw motor on it? Well, it's bigger than a chainsaw. If that one's 32cc. Chainsaw ain't that big. That muffler, man. That's crazy. There we go. This is one very similar to mine. And the racing exhaust too. Mine has like a 32cc or something like that. Wow. That would be cool. $140 out the door for mine. Wow, that was cheap enough. Of course, that, like I said, that was, what did you say, 14 years ago? Yeah, man. Fat Boy. There is a brand of the scooters. They're the Fat Boys. It's got the, like the old bicycle handlebars. What do you call those? They have them on motorcycles too, like on the chopper. The only thing that I have seen on the electric ones, the real fast ones, racing ones, is they have a bar between that, on the right and left side of the wheel, and it connects right back here, and they've got little gas shocks in them, so it won't, well, so it won't wobble like that when you get real fast. It holds it steady. So you rely more on leaning like on a motorcycle than turning. I saw those. Pretty cool. Got high performance motor on that thing. Other than that, it's just like, man, they're cool. Oh, that's mine. Huh? I don't want to search mine. I want to search up here. I was looking at this one earlier. This is one that Emily got right there. The 1,000 watt. And it's a nice one. And it's comfortable. It's got 16-inch tires on it. Riding smooth. It's nice. This is one I was looking at. The stand up one. 2,400 watt motor peak. 43.5 miles an hour. But you can buy them out and put a seat like on that one while ago, and put a seat on it. See, where's those? See, this is more like mine right here. Oh, here they are. Well, I thought it said Fat Boy or something. But anyway, it's got that kind of handlebars on it. Hmm. These are basically mini bikes with an electric motor on them. Mine pulls down like that, but it's probably much heavier than the electric. Hers is 70 pounds. The one that I looked at, it was kind of like this one right here. Well, was it that one? it doesn't even give a weight, but it's estimated, according to AI, to be about 110 pounds. You go to loading that thing in and out, especially in my Armada. It's higher up. It's a little. You got to pick it up. You can't just kind of set it up there and then. I don't know how I'm going to do the mobility scooters. Emily will have to help me load those because I won't be able to put the front wheels up on the bumper and then pick up the back end because it would be sitting like this. The Armada has a lift kit on it. Yeah, here's one I was looking at. I thought that would be kind of cool. But $800. I need to. I'm kind of hoping if I review hers that maybe they'll notice and want to send me one. I would take it. But this is basically a mini bike. Y'all remember the old framed mini bikes? This is exactly basically what it was. Had your little motor right there. High Boy. It wasn't Fat Boy. It's High Boy. High Boy electric scooters. Let's see, you can get the little seats. I'd even take an e-bike. Those would be cool. Oh. Miss Wendy, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, that storage basket. Yeah. Let me realize. I honestly would probably use it a lot more now than what I would have before. Because if I've just got to run down here to the grocery store and get something, it would be so much cheaper. Just take that little electric scooter out and ride it down to the store. And like mine's like the stand up kind. You can't really carry nothing on that. You can hang some sacks off the handlebars, I guess, but it's not that far. But if you had the little storage basket, it would be better. Anyway. It'd be nice to get an electric motorcycle with the storage. It could go at least 46 miles an hour, decent for deliveries then. Yeah, actually, they had some on Creator Connections I'd put in for them. I never heard nothing back, of course. But I mean, they look like dirt bikes, like motocross bikes, but they had the headlight and stuff. Yeah, yeah. At here, I mean, I've done it once before. We rode up there, but I have a table, and down from the front door of the grocery store, they have like where you can cable up your bicycles and stuff. See, like my scooter though, technically no bigger than it is. I can fold this part down, and I could get a grocery cart and set it in the grocery cart. Go through the store with it, and nobody's gonna say nothing. It ain't that big. But if you had one of the bigger ones, you couldn't do that. Like hers, you couldn't do that. I don't know. I just would feel better sitting down now. I need to get back in shape. I would do that to play it safe. Yeah, yeah. I've got a bag up on the front of mine with the cable in it, and I actually got riding gloves somewhere, but I just saw them the other day. Oh, they're in the box that I emptied out of my car when I traded it in. Not worth risking. No, no. One. Where'd it go? One of those while ago, they had an alarm on it and a cutoff switch. You can't just write it off. It had a little computer card thing that you had to put by the LED screen to unlock it. And then if you tried to roll it, it starts making a racket, which, people may pay attention, they may not. But I live in a smaller town. I mean, there are thieves here, but it's not like some areas of bigger cities, you know. It really that I've went to bed a few times and forgot to lock the front door. I mean, it's not a smart idea because I had a patient when I worked at a state hospital that actually lives here. I haven't seen her here, but I know she's from here. And last night when I worked at the state hospital, I'm sure she's been in and out since then a few times. But when I was there, the last time I was there, when she came in, she had got arrested. They found her in somebody's kitchen, butt naked, eating, sitting on the floor. She was she was off a little bit, and she was into drugs, which probably caused the being off a little bit. I mean, she was harmless, really, but her husband or slash live-in. He wasn't. He's a big old boy. He came in too, and he could sit there and pick me up like this when we had him uh, on the ground. And Sammy, one of my coworkers, is bigger than I am. He was on the other side, and he was sitting there doing this, trying to get us to get up. He was strong. Hello, Steve. How's it going, my friend? We just chilling like Magellan. Talking about scooters. I had a fun little crash, and I about decided I need to get one with a seat on it. But they're extremely expensive. But Emily got her one, and I'm hoping I'm going to do a review on hers, and hopefully that brand will see it and they'll, you don't know. I mean, they may not pay any attention, but I don't think there was any videos on hers. Here we go. Where's browsed? Browsing history. Yeah. Oh, there is 5 videos. But they're all their videos, all iScooter videos. So that would be an influencer video, so maybe they would notice it. I've seen some videos about that. Just finished the live. It was a good one. Oh, you and Ray, yeah, you did. This is Thursday, isn't it? I've been trying to get I need well, I was trying to get a video done. I kind of just got the product in yesterday, but they have something that I really need, and I can't get it until I get this video done. But I'm wanting a carrier that slides onto the receiver hitch on the back of your truck. I want to set a gas can, a lawnmower, stuff on the back of it, but I need to get this furniture finished. I've been wrapped up in that today. I thought it was going to be an easy little assembly. Wrong. Every time I think something's going to be easy, it turns out to be a lot more than what I thought. Anyway, man, I should be representing here. That's all that. It's much cleaner. There. You can't see it, can you? Can you? Yep. I really like that. I need one that, like this. It says Grandpa's Random Reviews. Maybe Grandpa's and Random Reviews below it. I wonder where they got these and how much they paid for them. It's a nice hat. I need washing. It went in the dirt when I crashed out on the scooter. Saw your comment on Monday's live DoorDash when they never be awesome. The rope across the front, they are called captain's caps. You could always get an iron-on patches made and then fix it to the hat. Yeah, there's a lady here that supposedly does embroidery and stuff. Her husband he bought something from me and he said, "Oh yeah, my wife. I'll get her to contact you." I never heard nothing. But this, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's like a rubber, and I guess you can't see up in there. Yeah. Well, is it sewn in? It may just be glued on. Hmm. Either way, I don't think it's going to be coming off. But look at it's not like the regular trucker sides with the big holes. This will hide my little bald head a little better. Well, I say bald, this practically bald. It need cutting, man. I got wings. I, I can't resist those. I every once in a while I see posts on stuff on Facebook, and it's all I can do to keep my mouth shut. And for newer people, they don't know. They don't know that it used to really pay good, and you didn't have to work 15 hours a day to make any money. You could make your money in 4 to 5 hours and be done. 3 or 4 days a week. The mesh back and breathe really good. Yeah, I like it. And these are adjustable. Like mine is not. But this one, I didn't adjust it at all. It fit perfect. Okay. I can make that at on Amazon for like $10, including shipping. Really? Get her done. I'll send you $10. I'll send you 15 for your trouble. But see, like I said, these aren't the big holes like on. This is all cloth. The regular hats, regular trucker caps, they have the bigger holes in it. Oh, that's got a little logo there on the side too. What does that say? I can't even read it. Anyway, not bad. I bought an Uber Eats hat from Amazon for $10, and it was pretty good quality. And my DT hat is the exact same hat except gray. Huh. I'd like to have a Grandpa's Random Reviews one, but I don't know. Teespring. I used to be on Teespring. I may still have a Teespring account. I don't know. Back when I had Dirty Shoes Adventures, I'd done shirts up and stuff like that, but only a few people bought them, so I didn't keep up with it. You can do whatever logo you want on them. You make the logo and upload it right there to Amazon. American flag should be on the side of the hat. Oh, oh, maybe it is. Yeah, it is. Gotta get up a little closer. Yeah, cool. Oh, send me the link, Tim. Maybe you'll get some money from it. Yeah. Check out the back. Oh, these are the solid, like the Under Armour hat. One thing I gotta that I don't, and this looks like it may be, and I don't know because if you've ordered them, you'll know. But some hats they have the high crown on them, and I don't like those. I like these short crowned. That hat there looks like it is, but I don't know. It may not be. See there, it doesn't look like it. Hmm. Would you help us do this one? Both car and home air conditioning can be used. Who is this? The email. Vacuum pump. Have no idea. Is it a water pump? System auto AC vacuum pumps for air conditioner resin degreasing. I got no use for it. Hello, Rodney. Long time no see. Oh, I should put that up there. I'm sitting there talking like y'all could see it. I forgot that I'd closed it. But what I was saying is there, it looks like it's a high brim, but high crown. But in this picture, it doesn't look like it is. Well, Tim, if you want to come down here and review it, I'll tell it I'll take it. But you got to come down here and do it. And you can have it. There's more hats on Amazon that was just a quick. Oh, I really like. I like Steve. If you're still here, and if you can find out where they got these hats, I'd really like to know. You know, I paid $30, I think, for the Under Armour one. Went to Under Armour outlet store in Oklahoma City. Man, they are actually one. I got one the hat that I got the mic. I have my mic wired up with this one, but see the logos over on the side instead of the center. It was like $5.99, but if you buy them like at Academy or anywhere else, they're like $30. And all the rest of them they had there was $30. Oh, I love Halloween. Love that time of year. Oh, Yeah, I'm glad everybody's coming in and hanging out. Kind of cool. I, oh, my mind went. Boom. I've got, I think, 30 hats in the garage of various styles a friend used to do embroidery in a second, and etc. She was moving back to Scotland, so I bought her remaining stock. One day I'll sell them. I had probably a banana box and maybe an apple box full of hats. But you know, back in the day, a lot of your oil companies like Shell and Conoco and all them places and mechanic shops, they would give hats away for promotion. And I had tons. Some of them Pennzoil, and I mean, I don't remember what all, but they all went up in smoke when my house burnt. So, got none. I saw a video yesterday morning stating there's good money to be made selling caps on eBay. There's, you know, there's money to be made out there. I just wished I would have knew all y'all. Well, y'all probably didn't know about it either because we was all kids. But you know, of course, a bunch of this wasn't available 30 years ago. You know, back when we were kids. But wouldn't it be nice to have all this available to you in your 20s? I think like Alex, y'all may know him, does the DoorDash videos and stuff. You know, he's at that prime age and he can make that money. And I mean, he needs, hopefully, he's putting stuff up like Social Security because if you're not, he's young enough. I don't know if he probably wouldn't have enough put in there when he gets older. But man, there's all kinds of way to make money nowadays. You just got to do it. But if you got to find stuff that you're interested in, you know, it's like TikTok. You know, people are making 4 digits a month on TikTok, and some of us are probably making 5 digit incomes monthly on TikTok. I just don't care nothing about TikTok. I don't have time, and I don't. It would take so much to do it. And you can probably do it. It's just going to take you a long time to do it. But you can do it with YouTube and Amazon, eBay probably. A lot of people are making money off Pinterest now. I would have retired by now if we had this tech when I was 18. Yeah. There's always been ways to make money. Keeping it money's is yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like going to the casino. It's harder now than it used to be. But used to, it was fairly easy to go in there and win money. But it was hard to leave with that money. Because once you start losing, then you start chasing that money, and you wind up losing that money that you had won. And if you could just go in there and jackpot and walk out the door, what I used to tell people, they'd say, what is your recommendation if you want a jackpot? And I said, go buy guns or jewelry. So there are two things that you can pawn or sell when you go broke, because if you keep going to the casino, I guarantee you will go broke. It's just a matter of time. You can go 4 or 5 years making good money, but then you're going to hit a wall sooner or later and you're going to lose it. So you better have something invested to sell. Mom won 850 at bingo this past Sunday. That's cool. I I used to go play bingo. I think I won $40 one time. It seems like what they call it, the blackouts. Those paid a lot more. I never got those. But I don't even know if there's a bingo place around here anymore. A buddy of mine, he worked at one of them years ago, but you could get the computers. I daubed for a while. I forget that. I started using the computer. Yeah. Had my pinkies so many pies over the years. If I saved more, we'd be a lot better off. But with me enjoying traveling when I was younger, and with buying so many cars and motorcycles and cameras, ever I enjoyed using the money. Yeah. Oh, they only have the daubers there. Ray, that makes me think. Man, I wish I could. No, y'all don't have Facebook. Because if you see a post, you'll never see it again. But it was one of them meme things, and it's somebody you can't tell if it's obvious. Can't tell if it's a man or a woman. Anyway, they're on a boat, and it said something about uh, buying a boat and enjoying life rather than saving money and then looking back and you didn't have a life, you know. And that makes sense. I mean, you can spend your life saving money for that rainy day, and then you're going to wake up and you're going to be older and you're not going to be able to do some of the things that you used to want to do. You know, if you wanted to go hiking down a pretty steep hill, you might not be able to do that. And, yeah, you spent your life, you got money in the bank, but what's it worth? Worth nothing. I mean, yeah, if the washing machine goes out or if you got to buy a set of tires, that's great. I understand that. But if you have done nothing in your life, it wasn't worth it. Not in my opinion. I think I took that after my daddy. My mom's probably saying, "You sound just like your father." But it's true. I mean, you should save enough money for emergency cases. Don't don't put off your doing things to save another $100. You know, just my thoughts. What I know. Money came easier with some things I did. Well, easier at least. Young and stupid, but got to see the world. Yeah, exactly. Hard to save the money these days. All goes to bills, gas, and food. Exactly, man. I tell you what, I went to Chicken Express earlier. $18 for the little snack pack. It's supposed to be two tenders and a side. Usually, at least at this Chicken Express, usually you get three or four tenders. I mean, they're not big; they're just smaller. But two or three of them's all I want. Uh, $18, but I did get a gallon of tea. And the little snack pack, a side order of the corn nuggets, extra large sweet tea, which was $2, and then a gallon tea. I think it's 5.40. $18 just for a little snack pack and tea. Crazy. Somebody had posted earlier. It's a local barbecue place. Well, it's in Iowa Park called Rafter J's, and they've nice sliced brisket, big old sandwich, fries, and a drink. And they said that was cheaper than the value meals now at McDonald's. That's crazy. You can buy real food cheaper than you can do the fast food. I'm making the best money I've ever made these days and barely keeping my head above water. Yeah, I understand. One of the computers just got quiet. guess maybe my files got their rendering. Takes a while, but I'd loaded a few files up. I keep filling up my hard drive, and I had to save part of it over on the external drive and delete those files. I need a bigger internal hard drive. Well, it don't really matter if I put it on external or internal, but it's a terabyte, but I need like a 5 terabyte. I don't know what it would cost, so and the we call it oh no the hard drive, but the my mind went blank. Not the ones with the disk, but anyway, nevertheless, I just need a bigger hard drive. Oh, that's what now that I thought about it, I'm going to go ahead and do it, and we'll just look together because I forgot about it earlier. I raked up my little flower bed out front, and my big computer just kicked my thing out. Something must be running. I need a little fencing around my flower bed. That little fencing that I have is not doing too good. Let me do this real quick. I can click on that. Oh, went up a little bit. Now I can get it back up. What do y'all call it? Garden fencing? What's it? Oh, the food prices are nuts. There's a Thai restaurant that we go to that does a lovely vegetable dinner and rice. You get a choice of salad and soup with it, and it less money and faster. Yeah, I'm not big on that kind of food, but I understand. I understand completely. What do you call it? Garden fencing? Just see if there's any on Creator Connections. Oh, there is. I'll show y'all how I do this. If y'all get into the affiliate marketing on Amazon, stuff like that, you go to Creator Connections. And if you're using Oink, which I highly, highly recommend, even though Amazon's changed a lot of things up now, it's still worth that's too big of a, it's worth the extra money, like $30 a month. How tall is this? 24 inch. That's too tall. Besides all that, it only goes 10.8 foot. I think my flower bed's a little longer. I need some new streaming software out there. I need to check out soon. Meld is some new Meld. Anyway, if you're looking for something in particular, you can just type it in right there. Like say if I wanted that, then I can go down here and I can hit request, and it'll bring up a little message, and you can send the seller a message, tell them that be interested in it. These are all 24-inch tall. I don't need one that tall. I wonder, go up too high there. I gotta go back. Garden fence. I wonder flower bed fencing. Would that be? Oh, I supposed to got some greenery that goes up by the house. I was gonna put it up against the back of this house because it's so ugly when I'm doing reviews out there. Got a welding machine coming, so I'll be doing a review out in the backyard pretty soon. Anyway, you can just scroll through there. Those sell real good for dogs and stuff. I ain't got a dog to use one with anymore, so I've had to turn them down 2 or 3 times. Up to 18 inches high. Wait. What do we have here? Oh, it's currently out of stock. That looks kind of cool, though. Looks about like what I need. Landscape fencing. I'm not real crazy about the bronze looking color, but I made a few new review videos as of late. Will be ready somewhat to go onto a new channel. However, I'm stuck on what to name the channel. You know, you might go to Claude or ChatGPT, put in what you're doing, that you're wanting a title for a YouTube channel, and be as descriptive as you can and ask it for suggestions. You never know what it might come up with. Yeah, this one says it's unavailable. I'm not real crazy about that bronze looking color though. What did I say? Landscape? Is that what I said? Landscape? What did they call that? Cast iron would be good though. Landscaping. Landscaping? I've tried the AI, but I've not been happy with the suggestions so far. Yeah, you just never know. Scroll too far and nope. I put in flower bed already, didn't I? I think I did. Yep. Edging, flower bed edging. See what it comes up with flower bed. Nothing. Is flower bed one word or two? I think it's one word. It automatic. As soon as you type something in, it goes. You don't type fast enough, it'll start searching. I mean, you don't have to go through Creator Connections. It's just easier to message them. You can still email them. Uh, that's too tall, isn't it? Are you just looking for flower bed fencing? Yeah, just what I bought. It was actually at the Dollar Tree, and I mean it didn't snap together real good, and some of them I broke trying to snap together. And I mean, I can make it work. I can probably get some black twisties and put it together, and you won't be able to tell. I just thought if I could have found it on Creator Connections and did a review, kind of cool. What if, can you put in height? Because it only needs to be about 8 inches, 10. I kind of like the looks of that, but that's 21, 13 inches high. But see, it's $60. Well, that's 21 foot though. Oh, they got, oh, that's 32 inches high. Yeah. Let's see if you go here. You can go right there. Then you can go ask a question. Then you can type it in, and then it'll send it to the seller. That wouldn't be too bad. I like the look of that other one, but I didn't like that color. Plus, they were out of stock. I don't know. I'll make what I've got work. That wouldn't be too bad. I don't know how long the wood would last, though. Probably 1 year. They used to sell this stuff pretty cheap, like at Lowe's and stuff, but man, it got expensive. 6'6", and that's 6'12", probably 18, maybe 20 foot long. So you're looking $90. Bad decorative fencing. Or critter fencing. Big. I pretty much brought up the same thing, didn't it? Hmm. The 22 inches would be too tall, wide. Oh, the panels are 22 inches wide, 18 inches tall. Is that the whole thing or what's above the ground? So 6.3, that would only be 11 inches, right? Uh, that wouldn't be bad. 52.99 though. Total length, not, so you'd have to have two of them. That's 104, 105, 104, 105, $106. Need some of those for. These are kind of short for that. But so it's 18, or well, actually that's showing 17.2. But either way, you're only going to have 11 inches above the ground. I could do that, but not for 100, not for that much money. I'm not. I want it to look good, but there's too many other things I'd rather have. I wished I had a backyard that looked like that. Maybe someday I'll have something that I can. I don't know if y'all watched Pork Chops videos, but if y'all haven't, you want to see a nice backyard, check that one out. I had a chance to do some really nice outdoor furniture, and a nice big wood swing with a top over it. They had some nice stuff. And I basically told them no thank you because I don't have anywhere that really you need a nice backyard to make it look good. The mom's backyard is nice, but her, I'd have to get it. Well, I could have it shipped there, but her for some of this stuff, it was big stuff, like a full 3 cushion couch thing, 2 chairs, a fire pit in the middle. It was all like $1,500 stuff. But I just told him no, thank you. Those were my older videos when the flowers were blooming. I'm starting over again with hard freeze we had here. Yeah, but even at that, you've got a nice backyard because it's the setting. You know, you got the fences, you got the pool. You know, it's the flowers definitely made it look really good. But it's like botanical gardens in your older videos, and you'll probably have it like that again. I'm probably going to plant a row of shrubs at the street and make a living wall to keep them out of my yard. Have you priced shrubs? They're not, well, I mean, I guess if you bought a few at a time. My only issue is I don't want to invest too much because this is not my house. And even given the opportunity, if I was given the opportunity to buy this house, I probably wouldn't. This is, I mean, for me right now, it serves my purpose, but I really want something with a nice backyard, something that you're proud of, you know. Maybe someday. Well, night, everyone. I need to go to bed. Brandon always keeping me up past my bed. I'm a bad influence, I reckon. And the squirrel chasers make the videos fun too. My yard is always very wet. I need to plant a bunch of stuff to suck up the water for the dry my yard out quicker. Well, I have to admit, I moved more flowers in the area that I am doing the video for my backyard to make it look better. It does look good though. I had a chance, something that you might could have used. Uh, it was like a dolly, but it had little forks on it to move big pots. Anyway, have a good night, Tim. Appreciate you hanging out. And don't blame me if you don't get up when the alarm goes off. I think you said you had to be up this morning like at 4:30 or 5. Yeah. I went to bed pretty much right after last night's live. Get my been up since 6. Okay, 6. I thought, well, you said you can get up earlier, but I thought you had to get up at 4:30 or 5. Maybe that was the other day. I lose track. And 20. I want to get this video finished and get it uploaded. I have a feeling my one video is going to get rejected because it's got a QR code on it, even on the thumbnail. We'll check it and see if they've got it yet. Nope, still in review. There's the thumbnail. So you can see the QR code right there. But it's a made up QR. I mean, it's not a real QR code. Oops, Sorry we missed last night's live show, Brian. I fell asleep early and woke up about 2 a.m. Oh, no, that's cool. Cool. Me and Tim hung out. Coconut Pete was there for a little bit. No, I understand completely. No worries whatsoever. I'm gonna keep this. I think I just did this one the other day. It's a pretty good impact wrench. I'm gonna have to do my brakes, so it would be nice to have something like that to take the lug nuts off. Past few weeks I've been sick, which has thrown me off. You to me. You gotta take care of yourself, man. YouTube will be there. We'll all be here. Thankful getting better now at last. That's good. Good. Hopefully you all got the house straightened out and all that. When you run Oink, sometimes it finds possible products that you can share links to because they're doing the pay per clicks now. And it added some kind of chocolates here. Not that I reviewed them, but it added those and added this. I guess it added this stuff too. This is supposed to be coming. The eucalyptus, supposed to be 2 of them, I believe. Don't really know what I'm going to do with them. I just wonder if you can't. I mean, I know if you bought that, you wouldn't want to put it outside. But I wonder how long that would last if you like plant, not planted it, but put the pot down in the dirt, dug a little hole, make it look like it was actually growing. I wonder how long it would last out in the weather. But wrinkle cream, the ladies would go. Wrinkle cream, the ladies will go after that. I need some wrinkle cream myself. What do they call that? Crow's foot or whatever. But if this was in the shade, it really wouldn't fade. But the heat is what I'm not real sure how long they would last. Page of products. Oh, here you go. This is just stuff that it puts on there. There's Bumble and Bumble. I don't have a clue what that is. It just randomly adds stuff that I guess it's people as have went through my links and they wound up buying this stuff is how it got related. I don't know. Now, I did do some salt and pepper shakers, but I don't know if it's them. I think I was supposed to be getting these scissors. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I have those idea list. Fun and functional home garden. I don't know why a clock is in a home and garden. Oh, that's clock in there. Some of these I made a long time. Hey, I remember that. I did that a review a long time ago, and that's out in the shed. I've got that still. I did this back when I was doing on the deliveries. I'm wanting to do not a review per se, but on dash cams, more of like a what you should know about dash cams and what's advertised. Well, this one's a 2K, but you see a lot of these dash cams and they say 4K video. They're not 4K. I guarantee you that, especially if they're $39 or till you get up to $300-400. They're not true 4K. What they do is they basically are resizing it. Like, just like if you went into your editor, you took a small 1920 by 1080 picture and you uh, enlarged it, you can only go up so much and it starts pixelating. Y'all probably all resize pictures and know what I'm talking about. But that's exactly what these cameras do. They're not true 4K. True 4K. But the dash cam is worth having regardless, whether it's $39 or $300. Looks like I have an all new kind of ProxyPix assignment. Oh, that's cool. Hmm. Hmm. I tore this one up. Actually threw it in the trash the other day because I was cleaning my closet out in here. I threw it in the trash, but it still worked. But it looks like there's a zipper on it where you can take it off. It's not really a zipper because when I started to undo it, it like broke open and you never could get it to close back up. So I just threw it in the trash. Heck with it. It'll be selling pretty soon. Anyway, so still looking. So, did you see their note about more clients coming on board? So, should have more orders available soon. Still waiting to second my first one. Haven't read a full tutorial guide on it. First glance, it appears I have to drive a new neighborhood and video the whole estate. Have all the roads part of the neighborhood. Oh, that's kind of cool. Just like Google Mapper. Oh, yeah, that's what it sounds like. I see here lately, and on a couple of Facebook posts, I've mentioned the ProxyPix because people are saying that there's, you know, people in the neighborhood just taking pictures of property. And I said, it's a possibility it could be a third party company and it's called ProxyPix that they hire gig workers to take the pictures. I don't know if that's what it was, but high possibility because I've done that and people didn't even know what I was doing. And they came outside and asked me, and I told them. They said, "Oh," because they was expecting somebody from the bank. They was doing a refinance. They wasn't expecting just some guy out there in a shirt and shorts taking pictures of their house. But it was just I didn't have to take pictures of the back. It was just a street view and down the street and in front of the house and this side. You don't know how it goes. Oh, pays 50. I guess you have to shoot it through the windshield. You better clean yours. I know I have to clean. Need a GoPro. Man, if you got a GoPro, well, if you're just taking pictures, so you don't need a GoPro. If you got a sunroof, you can get one of those things like I have. Where'd it go? Oh, it was in the driver's. So I want to go. That. If you got a sunroof, you can clip that onto the sunroof and put your camera out there and just turn it. I bought that back in 19. Still works good. I've reviewed, I think I've reviewed one. I don't remember if I reviewed it or not. I got offered it, but anyway, it was pretty funky yesterday. Wait, I have a new mount that I can put on the roof of the van. There you go. And boys, it said two. There's not two items here. Oh, 2 years ago. Two items. I don't see another item. I don't know. Problem. Yep. Get you one of these wagons and just ride it through the neighborhoods. Oh, this is not the electric one. I saw another electric one on Amazon. It was 2,000 and something dollars. The guy was, it had a seat across it and he was riding it. It was kind of cool. I wonder if that's, I don't know if that's in my browsing history or not. I looked at it. Looks like Mama's been shopping. I think they're gonna send. Oh, here was that stuff that I was talking about earlier. That one, that's nice. But I really liked the outdoor swing. Man, oh, it wasn't that. It was under new releases. Huh? It was a really nice swing though. I liked it. Huh. I don't know where it went. It was one of those big wood frame with the top over it and all that. Not just one of the, with the little basket like from Lowe's or something. This was a big. We looked at that, didn't we? Outdoor dining. Yeah. Not that it matters. I didn't get it. But I don't have a yard for this. I would sell it, but I mean I don't even have a yard to do stuff like this. Hmm. The bench wasn't on their list. Maybe this is a different. list because I didn't see these benches. I would have told them I'd have done that. I could have put the bench on my front porch. Huh, I don't know. Anyway, what was I looking for? Oh, that wagon. I don't know. I need to be getting to work so I can go to bed. I get off on tangents. There was what I did earlier. That's what I'm working on right now. Oh, I showed you pork chop, but you know, if I do get the hibiscus, well, they'd be in the way. 'Cause I have my lights over here beside it in the living room. Had a chance to do this. I thought you'd have to have enough money to do a money counter. Go to the bank and ask them if I can have like $10,000 to walk over to the counter, do a video real quick. This is what I'm needing right here. And see, Garvey has one. This is what I'm going to put in for once I finish this table. I was going to show you that wagon. It was pretty cool. I don't see it. Oh well. No matter anyway. I've got, I think, got two in there right now. Anyway, yeah, I need to go now too. So I am out, y'all. Worked up. Thanks for being here and hanging out. Buy some fake yeah. Monopoly money. Yeah, I don't even know if anybody would buy it. It was pretty expensive. I lost it now. Here it is. $500. Oh, and AI background on the final video. No one would know. Yeah, you're probably right. Anyway, y'all, I am out, and I will catch y'all next week. What's that? If the Lord don't come and the creek don't rise, which I don't think we're expecting no rain, but you never know about the other. So be ready. Anyhow, I am out, y'all, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all keep smiling. Ray, y'all be careful out there driving around them neighborhoods and taking pictures. People be wanting to know what you taking pictures. Tell them it's a public place. I can take all the pictures I want. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye. Yes.